if you compare actors, then you will definitely have someone better or someone is less better. But it's about the energy of the people, what you have written, and you feel something like they are the correct people for this role.
Natesh has a very different energy when he is sitting and we are hanging out, and he has his ideas don't stop. They never stop coming. His ideas to how to do films and his script writing process, which for me is very shocking because he doesn't write more than 30 pages.
There is this, I don't know if some people have heard about this film called Lalo. So it released in September end or something in Gujarat. Didn't do well, and in about 8 days they took it taken it off. But the producer believed in the film, so he took his film, started doing shows across Gujarat. In about 10 days, PR picked up, newspapers started writing. The film was back in theaters. Last week it did 100 crores.
You said violence on screen is very futile. It won't affect you. What is unseen is very strong and prominent. What is unsaid is what haunts you. And that aspect has become a defining element of a Natesh Hegde cinematic language. Hello.
So,
I was very excited to have this trio together because I've heard so much about the camaraderie. And firstly, I wanted to thank you, Anurag Ranjan, when you shared this film with us, and we got to show it here for the first time in India. So, which must have been nerve-wracking. So yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, Natesh. And I wanted to start, since we had Pedro screen here, I wanted to start with something you said 2 years ago in the conversation. You said violence on screen is very futile. It won't affect you. What is unseen is very strong and prominent. What is unsaid is what haunts you. And watching this film, a film that's embedded with themes of caste and nature and how people are stuck in their fate, it's almost as though that aspect has become a defining element of a Natesh Hegde cinematic language. And this restraint kind of holds that. Well, I'm saying too much, am I? And it's never explicit. So just to begin, I wanted to ask you how this sensibility has evolved for you, and where it begins when you're writing, in your process. Yeah.
थैंक यू एंड ऑल्सो सॉरी, पहला कुछ 10 मिनट का आउट ऑफ सिंक हो गया था, माफ़ कर दो. और it's strange, like, listening to all these words seems like some other's film.
I started with your words.
Yeah. You really don't realize how your sensibility is formed, and it's better not to analyze that.
Oh, lovely. But I think you are very aware of your audience as intelligent, and which
No, it's not coming from intelligence.
okay.
No, sensibility is, it's not consciously you are deciding something. It's you, when a road rage happens, someone tries to stop it, someone look away, someone can participate in that. It's you. And that same thing, you make film that reflects in that personality. It reflects in everything. So it's not a very intellectual thing to decide and अभी मैं ब्रसोनियन कुछ कर दूंगा, ऐसा नहीं है.
Okay, thank you for that. Which also I feel, I think there's that personal element then for you, and it comes through especially with casting, which has been consistently your father in all your films. I think even with the shorts, and then in this we had kind of more of a variation with like you in there, and and brilliant performances by Achyut Kumar and Dilesh Potan. But I kind of wanted to ask about Pati, who's the emotional anchor of this film, and what that casting was like for you, especially since you come from that space of as it is and what it is.
सो इसका क्या कहानी था कि आई रोट दिस स्क्रिप्ट एंड देन वी आर ट्राइंग टू कास्ट सम एक्टर्स बट आई never liked the portrayal of disabled people or mentally challenged people. वो कुछ अलग ही ऐसा it seems like something else. So I was worried about that, and we are recceing in the village. So we used to drive my car and go to the places. So there were 3-4 people in my car, me, Vikas, and my assistants and all. So we were passing the house of Pati, Sumitra. She is my junior in school. So we just drove, and everyone turned and said, "See, Pati is there." So that was the moment for all of us. Like, she is Pati, and we have to have her in the film. For that, we'll design the film, and we design the environment. Everything we'll do to have her safely in the film. So that is the way I casted my father also. That was the idea. We want him in the film, and we'll design the filmmaking process according to that. मतलब मेरा ऊपर इतना कंसर्न नहीं था मैं. Pathetic character.
So it's the people that inform your casting rather than the other way around, where your character.
It's mutual. You feel something. It's not how good performers are there. It's about energy. You feel something like they are the correct people.
Right.
And in that way, you see, if you compare actors, then you will definitely have someone better or someone is less better. But it's about the energy of the people, what you have written, and you feel something like they are the correct people for this role.
I'll move to Ranjan and Anurag, you too. What, I guess, was your feeling, or what was the one point, because you guys came in for the post-production of this film, and what was it that drew you in and made you feel like you wanted to be a part of this?
I think he should answer then, because he saw it first, then he sent it to me. Yeah. आप बताओ.
मैं तो already Pedro से I've been a big fan of Natesh, and then I met Natesh and I say, "Yeah, Natesh." So, and Natesh has a very different energy when he is sitting and we are hanging out, and his ideas don't stop. They never stop coming. His ideas to how to do films and his script writing process, which for me is very shocking because he doesn't write more than 30 pages. He doesn't write more than 30 pages. And I like, it's totally opposite. And it's a world in the sense, for me, when I saw Pedro, I did not know it was Natesh's father. Yeah, and the way he's comfortable, in the sense he kind of gets into that atmosphere. I just saw the film. And it is actually, for me, it's always the work and the creator and the film. Nothing beyond that for me matters. But what can we do about it? I want to support something and I believe in something. For me, my test is always Ranjan. So what happens is, when I like something or support something, or I want to support something, I always send it to him and ask his opinion. Because I react to things in a very emotional way, like an audience, the way I felt about cinema for the longest time. I'm not the most practical person. I'm also not the most business-minded person. Ranjan has an experience with every There's nothing that he is not. He's set up cinemas. He has experience in marketing, distribution, I don't know, everything. You name it. So he's a man who knows all those things on a ground level. And I have known him for so long. And his constant effort to release documentaries or foreign films and things has always stayed with me because hardly anybody tries to do that. Where you put your own skin in the game. So that's why we kind of connect together. So when I saw Tiger Spawn, I sent it to him. I said, "Dekh ke bataiye kya kar sakte hain?" That's how we always do. There's nothing else. There's no, or we don't think too much beyond. Okay, let's somehow put this out there. And
We also check energies.
yeah,
Natesh has a different energy before 8 p.m. and after 8.
Wait, how do you do that?
Of course,
You
see
give
the
8
film and
PM.
meet the filmmaker. Because, see, the job is not just taking the film to the world, it's also taking the filmmaker to the world. So, for that, like he rightly said, we also look at the energies. So, which was correct. You know, he saw the film, sent it to me. It was beautiful. I mean, that time it was also offline. A lot of work was there. But it connected, and we hadn't yet started sending it to festivals. So it was the right time to get on board, and we were very confident that the film will have its own journey. So that's how we are here now.
And you're in the midst of the journey right now.
Right? Yeah. This is the first screening in India. Yes.
Yeah. And what were you? How do you envision the next few things for Tiger Spawn?
See, for me, it's always very simple. You have made a film, put it in theaters, let people watch it, and then there'll be the other tertiary, secondary sales and all. So first effort always is to put the film in theaters. Like Anurag said, that's how we don't think much. This is the right way. Now, what is happening is the format might be changing. You find a G5A, maybe not a regular theater, but everything is changing almost every week, So you find it. But the process is very simple. Make a film, take it to the audience, try and put it on the big screen, and then hope for the best.
Okay. I wanted to also ask about the using of 16 for Tiger Spawn, which is I think a departure, maybe style wise you were there, but what made you go with that? And as usual, what are the challenges,
Vikas,
if you
Aras.
had any? Yeah, I know I'm asking all my Vikas questions to you. But
No, it was like for Pedro also we wanted to shoot on film, but then we are worried someone will kick because it's expensive. So, but for this film we wanted to have this texture of it's discovered somewhere, like a rusted coin in a pond. That was the idea, like to have that quality, and also the practice of making a film on a cinema on film to be precise and not shoot too much. That was the idea. Even we shot Pedro also in the same way, but with this film we got the courage that we'll pull off a film on 16
yeah, it does have. It also makes it timeless, that we're stuck in that world, but we can't really place it in a particular time. I'll ask one last question. I can't pick. I'll ask you the edit question as well. But there's this distance you have with your characters, which I don't want to say particularly documentary, but like you know what I mean. Like you frame them from a distance, but also you allow them the space beyond action, beyond dialogue, to be on the frame. So how do you envision it when you're editing, or even when you're shooting?
No, it should be from the way you imagine the film in your head. Otherwise, you can't make films like this. No, it's precise. Like I can say there are 187 shots, and it's everything is planned. It's not. It looks like, make a film look like documentary is very difficult.
Yeah.
It's not, with documentary you feel like ऐसे बोल दिया ये डायलॉग बोलो then shoot कर दिया, ऐसा नहीं होता है. It's very difficult and it's very precise. We had to visit every place 10 times to see the quality of light, and also we are working with non-professional actors also.
Yeah.
There are a lot of difficulties about that, and also ये भूत भी है कि फिल्म पे कर रहा है, ऐसा वो भी है, but it's precise. हर एक शॉट एक ब्लॉक जैसा है. With that blocks we are creating this building. So in that way, like that distance also, it's very conscious decision कि पाती का कितना close up होगा, what is the distance from the camera to her. No, so it's all very thought about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll open it up to the audience. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and a mic will come to you. Not yet. You've left them stumped, Natesh.
Or bored.
I think it's stumped, but okay, I'll keep going. I wanted to ask about your choice of working with non-actors. Is that what you prefer? Is that something that happened initially and then kind of, or is there a preference if you have?
No, I really don't see the difference as such. Of course, the what you call professional actors are, they know some tricks and they performed so many times. But I feel anyone can act. It's just matter of the correct character and how comfortable you are with the team and the director and everyone. So I don't mind working with an actor if he suits very well. And same way the non-professionals. To cast my father was like, it was, I told you before also, it was Abbas Kiarostami's Close-Up. So that actor reminded me of my father. Okay? I watched the film and then in my house, the same, he looks the same. And he deserves a role in a film. So I casted him. Then I saw myself on mirror. I look like my father. So I had to cast myself. Then there is Pati.
Yeah.
She deserves a place on 16mm. So I casted her. Achyut Kumar, he has done so many films.
Right.
I like the person also, so I casted him. Dilish Potan, I wanted a guy, the presence of, very big guy, but he is so vulnerable.
Right.
So I like this, what you say?
Dichotomy.
That thing. And I casted him. Even I cast my dogs also. All my dogs in my film.
There was.
Talk about daddy issues.
And what was do you think we'll see more of you acting? Maybe Anurag in Anurag's next film.
I've already acted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already in my next.
Next. Oh, there we go. Okay.
He is in the next film.
The secrets are out.
And he has a song also.
Yeah.
I
Item song.
Item song.
I can't wait.
Soon.
Yeah. I also want to ask, I think this is more for all three of you. I was obviously on a letterbox the other day looking up this film, and someone has commented, when is Pedro? Where is Pedro? So that kind of brought in for me that there are still films that we want to watch and we can't for an audience. And how do you tackle that after a certain point where we're watching Natesh's second film now, but we still are longing to watch the first one as well. So yeah, is there something you want to say about that?
I feel for unconventional film, we have to figure out unconventional distribution models. We can't expect an unconventional film to have a very classical distribution model. That we have to figure it out.
Which is what we're trying to. First, of course, is you want to go to the conventional place because they have the database, they have a lot of audience base and all. But with Pedro now, it's almost more than 2 years. A couple of our other films also, it's the same struggle. But at the same time, new things are happening. Very soon, maybe next week, there is a big announcement. And like you said, we're trying to explore new. However, if you ask me, see, indie films have never had easy. Always the struggle to exhibit has always been there.
Right.
The good thing is now, when tech arrived and everybody had a screen, it felt like now it will be easier. But with tech also came a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So now to figure out your film and how on that instrument to figure out that that your film is out there itself is a big cost.
Ranjan, please share the story of Lalo, that Gujarati film.
Yeah. So there is this, I don't know if some people have heard about this film called Lalo. So it released in September end or something in Gujarat and didn't do well. And in about 6-8 days, they had taken it off. Only a couple of theaters in Ahmedabad were there. But the producer believed in the film. So he took his film, started doing shows across Gujarat in smaller towns. In about 10 days, PR picked up, newspapers started writing, people started messaging. The film was back in theaters. Last week, it did 100 crores in only Gujarat and
First Gujarati film.
It's called Lalo.
To do 100 crores.
Yeah.
One person's persistence.
So you keep trying, you keep doing that. So yeah, that's the latest success story. So that's what we keep trying. So hopefully Pedro will soon be out.
100 crore.
तो फिर जाके गाँव में जाना.
Yeah, I just want to add, that's what even we here at G5, we are really trying to find that space. Yeah, I think I agree with you when you say that there has to be a little bit of a change coming about. I think we can end it here. I just want to say, Anurag, thank you so much for taking us on a journey while we were on a journey of learning about this film.
and I really want to thank Anurag and Ranjan for all the support and all the fellow filmmaker friends for coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the film with G5A. And yeah, thank you for being a wonderful audience. Have a good night.